Hello everyone, my name is Ken and I'm the CEO of Trade with KELSTRIJD. At Trade with KELSTRIJD, we profit by trading economic news affecting major currencies around the world. Now, in this video, I'd like to talk about three things. The first is to touch on OTC markets or over-the-counter markets. And then the second is the main event, that is to talk about inserting technical indicators and how to do technical trading. And then the last is to introduce you to a new broker that I found that gives you a wider range of opportunities when it comes to trading binary options. Now, this is an OTC market, and an OTC market is not a live market compared to what you see on Mondays to Fridays. It is a virtual market provided by the brokers where you can earn extra income by trading on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. But because it's not a live market, it can be manipulated sometimes. So I would rather advise that you take a break after Monday to Friday trading and then don't risk trading over-the-counter markets or OTC market, because sometimes you can make a lot of profit, sometimes they can be manipulative and lose your trades. Right, so let's go to technical trading, which is the main event. Here is an image of my technical trading strategy, and I'll be taking you through how to insert it briefly. Let's start with the ADX. So in order to insert them, you go to indicators and you select the first one, which is ADX 14, and then you also insert CCI 14, RSI 14, and then so forth. So based on the information that you see here, you insert them here. So for instance, if you were to insert the RSI 14, you just click on RSI here, then at the settings you go to setup, and then for instance, based on the image that you see here, the period is 14, so you have to change the period to 14, and then the overbought and oversold level is by default. Okay, so this is just how to insert the indicators, and the indicators that I'm sharing with you about are what you see here. This is the CCI, this is the RSI, this is the stochastic, and then this is the ADX. Okay, now there are other moving averages like the EMA 200, which is the violet line that you see here, a very powerful tool that serves as both a support and then a resistance level. But I think I will be taking you through more on moving average trading when it comes to when I get another opportunity to do so. Right, so this is how to use this strategy here. The strategy's name is called the CAS system. It's a very powerful tool introduced by my colleague in South Africa, Nico James. So with the CAS system, here is how you place the trade. Now, when the RSI, the stochastic, and then the CCI all fall at or below the oversold level, as you can see here, oversold level, okay, as you can see here as well, and then the ADX, the red line is more than half of the period, which is the yellow line, you go for a call for 2 to maximum 3 minutes. Right, so bear in mind that the RSI, the stochastic, and the CCI all needs to go under the oversold level, and then the ADX has to be more than half of the period. The red line has to be more than half of the period, and consequently, the opposite is true. When you go to the that is on where to place a put, the RSI needs to be touching or crossing the overbought level. The stochastic needs to be over the overbought level, and then the CCI also needs to cross or be above the overbought level. And then this time the green line needs to be half of the period or the yellow line, and then you go for a put for 2 to maximum 3 minutes. Right, so briefly on how to take technical trading signals, here is how it goes. I'll be sharing with you on different sessions on how to take these signals, but when we're about to start technical trading, I'll give you a standby notice and then the technical trading rules. And for instance, if we're about to start, I would ask you to prep certain currencies. In this instance, you see prep USD card call for 5 minutes. What that means is we are going to go for a call with a 5 minutes expiration, but you just open it and update your time, but wait for my signal trade. So let's say I ask you to prep Euro USD call for 5 minutes. So this is USD OTC currency pair. When you open the Euro USD, then you update your 5 minutes. Remember, this is 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. You update it to 5 minutes. Okay. Then you wait for my signal trade. Because I ask you to prep it for a call, the moment you see trade, you quickly click on the call. Okay, so let's say I also ask you to prep the card put for 5 minutes. Okay, so in that case, you where's the chart? Yes, you just for 5 minutes, and then the moment you see trade, you click on a put. Okay, so you need to be very attentive when we are about to start. And then the final thing I'd like to talk about is that I've discovered a new broker, which is KELSTRIJD. KELSTRIJD is just like IQ options in that they allow you to trade binary options. But one beautiful thing about them is that unlike IQ options, where they don't have the binary options on their Android and then iOS apps, KELSTRIJD has. Meaning that if you don't want to be carrying your laptop around, just download KELSTRIJD on the Android device or your iOS device, whether it's your phone or tablet, and then you can be taking signals anywhere that you are. Right, so I'd like to sign off. As you know, Trade with KELSTRIJD has a 14-day free trial, after which you'll be required to make a monthly subscription fee of either 55 Ghana cedis or 10 euros. So I look forward to having as many of you on board. When you join the chat room, request access to the premium channel, and then you can start trading on demo and later on trade real funds. Right, so thank you for your time, and see you in the next video. Take care.